A very good afternoon from the Alton Towers Resort, where I'm back to bring you all another Scarefest construction update. In fact, there's only 3 days to go until the start of Halloween here at Alton Towers. It all kicks off this Friday, the 8th of October. And here at Theme Park Worldwide, me and Charlotte are really excited to bring you all the latest Scarefest coverage from the opening day. So stay tuned for that vlog later in the week. In this video, I'm going to take a stroll around the whole park and check out all the latest updates ready for the event to begin. Well, at the time of recording this video, it's a Monday afternoon, and Oktoberfest only came to an end last night here at the resort. As you can see, the team have worked very quickly overnight. They've actually removed all of the Oktoberfest theming, the lawns have been freshly cut, and all the buntings have been changed to these Scarefest flags that we can see just here. Along with that, as you can see from the lampposts, they've also been changed into pumpkins. Absolutely love that. Very spooky. But yeah, it's amazing just how quick the entertainment team work here at Alton Towers. Of course, we're going to head down to the bottom of Tower Street now and see what's going on down there. Well, as you can see, it's quite a windy afternoon here at Alton Towers, so I apologise about any wind interference we get on the camera. Of course, the hearse is in place here. It's been here for quite a while now to help advertise the events, and yeah, all the lighting's in place around it as well. And you can see some more of that spooky Scarefest bunting all the way around. Honestly, the entertainments team must have worked so hard last night to remove most of the Oktoberfest theming and change a lot of bits over as well. As you can see, the bunting at the top here is now Scarefest bunting, and I love these. The big photo opportunities, the large pumpkins that you can see here are out and ready for Scarefest. All the lawns have been blocked off for now over the next few days whilst construction takes place. And talking of construction, if I zoom in over towards the stage there, there's a massive new set going into place over there. You can just see the moving parts of it in now. It looks like it's got some sort of staircase and balcony, purple. Honestly, it looks really good. So yeah, does that mean we're going to be seeing some new Scarefest shows on there? I think it does, because we've never seen that set design before, so really looking forward to it. Honestly, the entertainments team have really stepped up here at Alton Towers, and so has the food and beverage offering. The two-storey Wonder Bar is still in place over there at the moment. Hopefully that's going to be staying for Scarefest. However, it looks like some of the other food and drink outlets may be getting changed just over here as well. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing exactly what there is ready for Scarefest on Friday. Bear in mind, they've got a few days to turn this over and get it ready. It's a massive job that's going to be ongoing over the next few days. So yeah, as you can see, they're moving around quite a few of the stalls, so it looks like we're going to be seeing some different options available on the front lawns ready for Scarefest. Looking forward to it. Well, let's leave the front lawns for now then and walk down towards Freak Show Toxic Junkyard, back for its second year this Scarefest, and in fact I can hear some of the audio testing, so let's go and have a closer look. Well, here we go then. Look at the size of this. There's some theming behind that tarp over there, and I'm looking forward to it getting pulled down so that we can see it. But yeah, this looks huge. Audio's testing in there. Same audio as last year, but as we saw in the construction update that I filmed just before our Europe trip about 3 weeks ago, they built like a raised up platform just the other side here. This was the exit to the attraction before. I imagine that's going to be the same. However, nothing's confirmed until we see these mazes running. But yeah, looking forward to it. You got all the cages there, lights are testing. Oh yes, really looking forward to it. But yeah, there's definitely some big piece of theming hidden behind that tarpaulin up there. It's just so nice to hear this audio again. Scarefest is nearly here and it's really exciting. Oh, I can hear smoke machines testing around there now. You got all the crates, Harris fencing, flashing lights, audio blasting out. Honestly, I can't wait until Friday when we step inside there again. Yeah, you can see the smoke machines testing just over there in the trees. This was the chainsaw finale to Freak Show Toxic Junkyard. So yeah, I'm looking forward to some more chainsaw action this year in the maze. Well, there we go then, that confirms it. Now I've come around to the other side just here. You can see the queue line is now set up in place, in the same place that it was last year, next to the games bunker. And along with that, you've got the entrance signage that'll be going on the top there as well. I'm pretty sure that'll be the same sign as last year. Barbed Wire's Reclaim Yard. A brilliant themed sign. Looked amazing, all lit up in red last year. So fingers crossed that'll be returning here at the entrance to the maze. So far, props in there look pretty similar from this angle. However, we do know that a large roof has been constructed over most of the maze this year. So we'll go around the corner and have a look at that. Right then, so just around the other side now of the games bunker, and yeah, you can see they've actually put a roof on the majority of the maze just there, so that's really interesting. Along with that, we've got more queue line set up here as well, extended queue line, and yeah, last year the queue entrance was kind of here, and then you went over onto the grass and round the tree. Got a bit muddy, that did, so I'm glad that they've put it fully onto the ground just here. Should be a lot better than over on the grass. Yeah, we'll go down this way and just see if we can see anything just around that way, but I'm pretty sure it's all covered in, to be honest. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they've done in there. Should be different this year with it being undercover. Here's one final look then at Freak Show Toxic Junkyard from round here by the lake. And yeah, as you can see, the majority of the attraction is undercover this year. Much better in my opinion, because it'll make it even more intense, the fact that it's now indoors. You gotta think before, with it being outside, in the daylight hours, it was still a good attraction, but it was much better at night with all the lighting. This year, it's not gonna make that much of a difference because it's mostly undercover, other than the finale by the looks of it. Now, I did mention this a few weeks ago in my previous Scarefest construction update, but the fact they've not double stacked the shipping containers on top of each other this year, giving the maze more height, means that it's going to feel a lot more claustrophobic, meaning that the scares are probably going to be even more intense in there this year. So really looking forward to it. Last year, a lot of scare attractions, when they could be, were designed to have outdoor sections because of COVID. So it'll be nice this year to see it to its full potential. Covered over, it'll be much better in the daylight hours as well. You don't have to do it at night to get the full experience going through there. So really looking forward to it. It's back for its second year and can't wait to see the changes. Well, just in time for Scarefest, the scaffolding has actually been removed on the front of the towers. Over the summer, they've actually been restoring the banqueting hall window, which has been really nice to see. I don't think it's finished yet though. There's still some work to be done on there by the looks of it. However, it's allowed for the scaffolding to be taken down here on the front, meaning that the towers will be nicely lit up and unobstructed for Scarefest. So there's also another awesome pumpkin photo opportunity right down here opposite Freak Show Toxic Junkyard. Really like these around the park, really adds to the atmosphere. So once again this year there's going to be two scare mazes located within the tower's ruins. This will be the entrance to Altonville Mine Tours, the legend of the Skin Snatchers. As you can see, the queue line is all in place, speakers set up, lighting is on and ready to go. And yeah, the signage will be under that black cloth, ready to be taken off, ready for Friday. So the other scare maze located within the tower's ruins this year will be the attic terror of the towers. As you can see, the entrance to the queue line is in place over there by the conservatories. This would normally be where you exit Hex, however now you exit straight into the world of David Walliams because of Scarefest, of course, because this will be the queue line for the maze. I'm very much looking forward to the attic coming back for a third year. It was a great scare maze last year, brilliant ambience, fantastic acting, and the theming in there is phenomenal as well. So very much look forward to experiencing that on Friday. Something that I'm also a big fan of is themed lighting. As you can see up there on either side here of the towers, on the main pathway that leads down to this section of the park, actually put in some new themed lighting at the top there. This reminds me a lot of what they did back in Scarefest 2010, I'm pretty sure it was, when they put all themed lighting down the walls. And yeah, they had like all writing projected onto the sides. These look like standard park hands, however it's hard to tell in the daytime. They are switched on at the moment, but obviously with it being light, we can't tell if they are actually projecting anything onto the walls or not. But yeah, looking forward to it. The way I see it is, it's some more themed lighting. It's something that they've kind of gone away with over the last few years. They've not really used as much themed lighting, mostly the generators. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that on Friday nights. Sometimes it's the smaller things such as themed lighting around the park that really adds to the experience. As much as scare mazes are very important, I really feel like them smaller little details go a long way in creating a fantastic atmosphere for the event. So it's nice to see a bit more themed lighting, and hopefully there'll be some more around the park by the time the event starts on Friday. So new for Scarefest 2021 is Trick or Treat Town, which is a new family walkthrough located next to the Alton Towers dungeon in the former Charlie and the Chocolate Factory show building. And yeah, since it was last here a couple of weeks ago, the facade seems to be finished just here now. Yeah, as you can see, you've got some themed lighting on there. They've put all the roofing on, and yeah, all the way across, they've got this kind of wooden board that's got all of the branding on. So looking forward to seeing what this is like on Friday. Still looks like they've got a few finishing touches to do. I mean, there's some park hands there with wires hanging down and that sort of thing. That looks like it's going to be the entrance to the attraction. just over there on the right. But yeah, in general, really looking forward to this. Don't know what to expect at all from this one. We know it's a family walkthrough attraction. You're going to get like a bag to fill it up with sweets as you're going round. So yeah, very much looking forward to seeing this. It could be a bit of a hidden gem, this one. I'm really hoping for some awesome theming because it's quite a large area inside there for this attraction. Well, I was talking just about more themed lighting. Really pleased to see this. They put loads of these massive park hands just here, shining up at the trees in between the tower's ruins and where I was just down by the dungeons. But yeah, you've got loads around here. Six park hands all the way around shining at these trees. So yeah, this will look really atmospheric for anybody that's walking down by Hex and towards the world of David Walliams and even down towards Dark Forest at night. It'll look really nice with all these lit up. So it's good to see more theme lighting throughout the park. I wonder if there's any more hiding somewhere. Well, looks like I'm not just battling the wind this afternoon, now also the rain here at Alton Towers. Fingers crossed the weather is going to be a lot better on Friday. I really hope so. But yeah, I've already spoke about 3 of the different scare mazes and of course the new family walkthrough. Another thing to mention is Darkest Depths, back for its 3rd year. Absolutely loved this attraction. It started off down in Mutiny Bay, then it came up here into this location where it's back for 2021. So there's been no real changes here at Darkest Depths. As I mentioned in my previous Scarefest update a few weeks ago, this attraction's been left up since last year and they just put this fence around the front. I thought the fence might have come down by now, but they're obviously waiting until maybe the day before to take this fence down because of course it is just blocking off the access to the attraction. But yeah, you enter into the first shipping container here. There are numerous containers around the back before coming through this big building you can see here, the former parade float building, and then out down an exit ramp. So look forward to it. We don't know how many changes there's going to be inside the attraction. Like I say, it has been left set up from last year, but we know that this year is more of a thrill maze than it is family. So it'll be very interesting to see what it's going to be like. Just back to the lighting again as well. And yeah, as you can see, they've actually filtered a lot of the different temporary lights around the park. Basically, they put like gels on the top of them to change the colours. This one looks like it's going to be blue. It's right next to Darkest Depths. Of course, we know it's a pirate themed attraction. So yeah, they've gone for some blue lighting. And I noticed just walking through Dark Forest, those ones are green. You've got all these different barrels here as well that will form part of the queue line. So returning for its 2nd year to Scarefest is one of my all-time favourite things they've ever done here at Alton Towers. It's Garden Lights Walk Whispering Souls. This was brilliant last year. It's a free attraction. You don't need to pay any more on top of your admission for it. You make your way down here into the gardens and just enjoy the splendour of seeing this wonderful part of the resort all lit up with fantastic lighting and also brilliant audio as well. Preparations are well underway for Whispering Souls, so let's have a little walk round and see. Alton Towers must have spent a fortune on all this lighting last year because it looks absolutely incredible. But the good thing is it can come back out every year, and along with that as well, they also utilise it at Christmas, which is brilliant. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what they're going to be doing this year for Christmas. It sounds like it's going to be huge, and as always, we're bringing you all the latest updates here on Theme Park Worldwide. But yeah, let's have a nice walk around the gardens and see what we've got in terms of setup. So much like last year, you've got loads of lighting down by the canal here. There's no boat down there yet though. If you remember, they had a demon on the water down there. My little pal throughout Scarefest, so I don't know where he's gone or if he's going to be coming back this year, but he's not there at the moment. Over here on the bandstand, I'm sure you'll all be glad to know that the wonderful lighting is back. This was probably the most magical part of the experience, to be honest, coming down here and just seeing all of these lovely snowflake lights that trickle down. Yeah, these are back. You can come and stand right under here as well, so it's definitely worth taking some time out from the rides, having a walk down here. Like I say, it is free. You don't need to pay any extra and coming and seeing this because it's beautiful. And yeah, you can get some really nice TikToks or Instagrams right here on the bandstand. Just a little bit further around the corner from the bandstand, as you can see, they've actually got the projectors all set up here in place. There's 2 here and 1 over on that side as well, in the weatherproof boxes, of course, because yeah, let's face it, the weather's probably not going to be amazing throughout Scarefest. We can hope, but who knows. Yeah, in terms of the lighting, very similar to last year, all the way across just there. And yeah, there's some speakers up the top there as well. So far, it seems like the route is going to be the same as it was last year. The pagoda has got some lighting underneath underneath it, but there's no lighting on the pathways down to it. So I think it'll be like last year. Your best place to see the pagoda lit up at night will most likely be just on this part of the pathway here and up these steps looking across the pagoda, because you've got to think it's quite a long way down there as well, and it wouldn't really flow round in terms of the route. Well, it was a crowd pleaser during last year's event, and they are back for this year. At first glance, you look at the U-arches here and think, well, it looks like there's nothing set up on them. Then you look a lot closer, strands of lights wrapped all the way round each and every one of the U-arches. This looked absolutely incredible during the event last year, so it's really nice that they've kept these, and yeah, they've brought them back for this year's event. Very much looking forward to seeing this on. It was so magical walking down here, seeing all the twinkling lights all the way along the pathway, and again, it was great for taking photos and videos. The soundtrack that they played down here as well was so magical. Made me feel really proud actually of Alton Towers and what they've done these past couple of years. I've said this before in videos, especially this year, but it really feels like the pandemic has made Alton Towers jump out the box and do some different things, which has been really nice to see. All these events, Mardi Gras, of course we had all the summer festivities, Oktoberfest, Scarefest, and of course next month the return of fireworks, and then into Christmas. It's an action-packed calendar, it really is. Yeah, you can see some speakers down there, some more of the control boxes, and yeah, the lever is also back. So during Scarefest last year, we didn't realise what this lever did. Nobody dared touch it. But yeah, if you move the lever, it actually changes the functions on the lights just here. We found that out during Christmas. So yeah, this year for Scarefest, we'll actually use the lever and change some of the functions. And once again, just like last year, loads of park hands shining up at the wonderful garden conservatories, and also lots of lighting inside as well to shine upwards into the glass domes. Look forward to seeing this again. Honestly, it was a big highlight of Scarefest for me last year. I am so glad that it was well received and it's come back for this year. I really am, because it was fantastic. And like I say, entertainments here must have spent a lot of money on buying all of this lighting, because it's not cheap to buy these park hands. I used to be a DJ, you know, so I know how expensive lighting can be, especially moving heads. Like you can see this one over here just chilled out there on the grass. Yeah, good to see everything's back in the same positions really to last year, which is fine by me because it was absolutely brilliant. These moving heads just kind of shined back in the trees, doing some nice patterns. So very much looking forward to that. Honestly, I can't wait for Scarefest. Only 3 days away. We've come back from our Europe trip and we're straight into Halloween. It's brilliant. Well, it's absolutely chucking it down now this afternoon here at Alton Towers as we come towards the end of this Scarefest update. Just thought I'd come into the courtyard just here and have a look what they've done in terms of taking down Oktoberfest. I mean, it did only finish last night, so this might be still coming down. However, they've took the Oktoberfest branding down and left the stage in place, which makes me think, could we maybe be seeing this stage used for something else over Scarefest? Who knows? I mean, it's still in place now. It could be coming down over the next few days. But yeah, it'll be really interesting to see. Worth pointing out though, the bar is still open just over at the side there. And here's another zoom in across to the main stage on the front lawns. It's like that hybrid now between Oktoberfest and Scarefest. You've got all the blue and white round the side for Oktoberfest, and that new set that's going into place for Scarefest over at the back. Cannot wait to see what shows we're going to see on there. Are the Alton Ancestors going to be on there instead of on Towers Street? I mean, last year they were on a stage that was open air in the middle of the lawns, so that'll be interesting. All the family character shows, I assume they're going to be on the main stage. Cannot wait to see it all, especially with that new set. And once again, overnight, all of the Oktoberfest theming has disappeared around Mutiny Bay, and this large pumpkin for Scarefest has appeared just over here on the lawns. Looks like they might be keeping this temporary flooring in here, and like I said, I think it's really going to need it, because I mentioned this back in the Oktoberfest vlog. If we have lots of rain, the lawn's going to be really boggy by the time fireworks come, so hopefully they might have some more of this stuff to put out on the lawns as Scarefest progresses, especially if the weather isn't the best. But yeah, you can see early preparations for Scarefest there on the front lawns. Over the next couple of days, I'm sure this area will continue to be transformed, ready for Halloween. Well, that's going to do it then for another Scarefest update here on Theme Park Worldwide. Lots going on throughout the park. I just want to say fair play to the entertainments team. They must have been here all night with that transition from Oktoberfest that only finished at 8 o'clock last night. then the park opened again at 10 this morning. That's a really quick turnaround to remove most of the theming and of course start to install Scarefest. So really looking forward to it. Me and Charlotte are going to be here for the first day of Scarefest on Friday, so stay tuned for a vlog coming this weekend here on Theme Park Worldwide. Of course, we've got Thought Park Friday nights coming up this week as well that we're very much looking forward to, and over the next couple of weeks we'll be visiting a variety of different Halloween events here in the UK. In terms of Scarefest though, I'm really looking forward to it. Mostly can't wait to get back into the gardens again and see all the lovely lighting, and as well see the new attraction Trick or Treat Town, because I really feel like there's going to be a lot going on inside there. So thanks for joining me, Sean Sandbrook, here on Theme Park Worldwide, and that leaves me with one final thing to say: get out there and keep on riding. I'll see you in tomorrow's video.